Kala Lal Wahawad Yao Basham Shai Basham Korkodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers and the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in S.O.T.E. And Brother Manatazak here with another video. Should be short as usual, I like to keep my videos to the point for the most part, so while on the cotton field today, right? Had my head set to my ears and all part of staying in the spirit is all part of staying in the spirit. At this point, there's bare endurance, we're rolling on bare faith and endurance. Faith works endurance. That is what is being in my head most of the time. So yeah, I'm headset in my ears. The same way you would put like your headset in your ears to go work out. Yeah, my headset in my ears until they die and then I put them to charge. But what we listening to is videos, brothers videos. So, this is El Taha speaking here, and it's just a little excerpt from one of his videos that I got on the roll with. I don't know what I'm going to entitle. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video, but I saw a brother post something and it was titled "Reality is not for all of us," or something along those lines. But something along those lines. But let's listen to what El Tata is saying here. You understand? Because I take two precepts from his video, and this little excerpt, yeah, and we go roll with that. Alright, so without further ado, he going into Joel 15:8, which we're going to go into as well.
Hast thou heard the secret of the Most High? If you're a prophet, you're going to hear it. You're going to understand it. And thus thou retain wisdom. Now, what does that mean? You can know secrets of the Most High, and then you can fall off. But what does the Most High do? He takes it away from you. That's why these guys that got kicked out and fell off and went back into the world, the guys that go back in the 90s and the 80s and the 2000s, that was part of the original One West, you guys that went back into the world, you know what you're going to do? You're going to do two things. You're going to ultimately take that charagma. If you live that long, the best thing you might do, the best thing, for you is maybe thinking about putting your house in order. And you know what I mean by that? Because it's going to be bad. You're gonna take the charagma, and you're gonna eat a missile or two.
Yeah, and this is the harsh reality for the ones that lost patience, the ones that who didn't count the cost, the ones who put their hand to this plow and look back. You understand? Them that didn't really grasp the understanding of this word and this work, So we go into one of the precepts the elder brought out, Deuteronomy 29:29. Right? It says, "The secret things belong to the Most High, our power, but those things which were revealed belong unto us, unto our children forever, that we may do all the words of his law." That we may do. You understand? That we may do all the words of the law, because what's the word? How I want to say this? How I want to put this? Understand? The law, keeping the law means doing it. Yeah, basically, it's an action thing. You can't say you're keeping the law. You have to actually do that. Because if you don't keep the law, it will show. Little things will show. It will have little tells, but there's no way you're not, if you're not keeping the law, you're not keeping your spirit straight. So even when you come around, brothers, you go say things, you go do things, and then they might try to make an excuse for you, but brothers go pick up on them markers. You understand? Brothers who deep in the spirit anyway. So yeah. Now let me go to the last precept the elder brought out as well. Just for some more. You know what I mean? Some more of it, man. Job 15:8. Yeah? It says, hast thou heard the secret of power? And dost thou restrain wisdom to thyself? Restrain means to what? To tie down, you know? Should that. Slovakia. Went into the wrong thing here. Alright. Go to Google. Let me get a little Google definition going now. Let me get a little Google definition going. Yeah? It say prevent someone or something from doing something, keep under control or within limits. Control is stronger than emotion, deprive someone of freedom or movement or personal liberty, right? You have to lock it down, to hold it down, in other words, to restrain it. Do you restrain wisdom unto yourself? You locking down wisdom? As the elders say, what happened? Most times you don't put in that work and that wisdom is taken from you and placed with what somebody who is worthy. Somebody who the most I deem worthy is most I take that spirit from all I talking about brothers who fall off, men who fell off. You understand? Men who gone back into the world and they hear how the elder talk about what wrong with them. You understand? The elder say, well, ultimately you're just gonna eat a soul too. You know? You're going to take that mark. Men who go back, you're going to take that mark because you go back out in that world to suffer. You know? I'm sure about it. That is like the ones back then with Moses when they say, you know, at least we was eating good in Egypt. Or you go back to Egypt, you know, you bring me out in the wilderness to suffer, so on and so forth. Like that's it. You know? Like that's sort of jigs. You want to here for us now, but they're not really here to they're not really here. They're not here to do no work. Because they misunderstand the purpose. Their reality is what strong delusion. You know? And the real reality are the matters, the real reality are things. It's just like it is not sitting in the spirit. You understand? It's not sticking with them, it's not sitting right with them, it's not sitting well with them. You know? And that will causing what? Causing men to err, causing brothers to go back in this world. Yeah? You understand? So as I was saying, if you don't restrain that wisdom, lock down that wisdom onto yourself and do the things, which is what Yahweh Basham Yahushai say to do, you know what I mean? Go out there and preaching and teaching this word through his spirit and power. Eventually that wisdom going to leave you. You know, eventually you'll be what counted out as what? A heathen? You know? Which is to say you would reserve unto, you know what I mean, eternal soul. That's all I mean to say by that. It's a and even Romans 1 and 28, and even as they did not like to retain power in their knowledge, power gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which were not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, salakia, haters of power, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of power, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them. You understand? They have pleasure in doing these wicked works because why? Even as they did not like to retain power in their knowledge, didn't like retain this knowledge, didn't like to do the things convenient to what? Convenient unto the scriptures, convenient unto life, convenient unto the things that the Most High say to do. That wasn't part of the reality. They was doing it for show for a time. The patience wavered. You understand? Find the Most High tarrying, man. Yeah? Find out what High tarrying, he taking too long to come. We have time. You understand? Time is a figment of your imagination, boy. You know? You have control over that. How you know you have it? You wake yourself up this morning. You understand? Men fail to realize that it's a weak in this truth. It's a weighty thing for the Most High to wake you up and still leave that spirit, a he knowledge on you, a spirit of wisdom, that spirit of understanding. Yeah, because as I was telling our brother earlier today, our brother called me and we was just, you know what I mean, he was just chatting about some things. As I was telling him, I said, what men fail to realize is, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai don't owe us shit. He don't owe us nothing. He don't have to keep the spirit on us. Men think the spirit does just stay on you. Well, all right, you don't work the spirit now. You know. At times I remember Elder Raib, son, saying, the flex your spiritual six pack. When you go into a breakdown, you say, I breakdown, no, yeah, you go and flex your spiritual six pack. And just like that, if you don't maintain a six pack, if you don't work out, what happen? You get a pot belly, you get a big belly. So if you don't work out the spirit, what will happen? You're not in the spirit constantly dealing and dwelling. What going to happen, man? The reality will become what? To eat a missile. Oh, that is the elders on the page. God. Yeah. You understand? They had pleasure. It says, which who knowing, the last verse was 32, it says, who knowing the judgment of power, so they knew. You understand? Because why? They didn't like to retain power and knowledge. Yeah? Who knowing the judgment of power, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Yeah, they have pleasure, but they have pleasure in people doing wickedness and in the wickedness same way. Yeah. Go to 2 Peter. Yeah, 2 Peter 2:19. See what it's saying here. Right? It's a, and you know what? I think I'll go start. I was thinking I will start at 18 or 17, right? Yeah, I will start at 18. It says, for when they speak great swelling words of vanity, yeah, speak highly of vanity, they allure through the lust of the flesh, through much wantonness, those that were clean escape from them who live in error, right? You understand? It allure them, it attract them. I did say, while they promise them liberty, they themselves are servants of corruption. Yeah? Because why? You let someone lead you out of the way out of righteousness. You let something lead you out of that way. You understand? For of whom a man is overcome, of the same is he brought in bondage. So, alright, so of whom whether it be your wife, your child, your mother, your whatever, of whom you are overcome by, the same is he brought in bondage. You understand? Meaning what? You're in bondage under them, under that. That is when you control you. Yeah? That is when you control you. And that men fall off because somebody bring a wrong doctrine to them and they find it sound good and they went to that. Them in bondage under that person. Yeah, it's a scary thing. It's a hell of a scary thing, John. These fellas lost sight of it. According to another brother who I was talking to today, he say, I told them fellas leave the first love. Leave the first love. So now what? They overcome by this person and they put in bondage by that person same way. Yeah. If we pick up 2 and verse 15, it say, for so is the will of power that the well-doing, which is what? The only way you could do well is what? By doing what Yahushai left us here to do. Finish this work. Yeah? That with well-doing ye may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. You understand? Foolish men. Put them to silence. As free and not using your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness, but as the servants of power. Now, we just refer to the ones who think they are liberty as well. Servants of corruption, right? And what it's saying here is, we're not using our liberty as a cloak of maliciousness, but as the servants of power. So we go to men with pure will, with goodwill. We won't lead you onto something to see you kick your toe down lower down the road, to see you eat a missile lower down the road. We ain't doing it out of that. We ain't doing it to lead you onto damnation. We're doing it with a pure and contrite heart, right? To show what? To show love. That's how we show love. You understand? By well doing to our brother. You understand? That's how we use we liberty to help brothers and so on and so forth. All that is it. All that is part of the work. Yeah, that is what we do. It says we silence the ignorance of foolish men. Men who don't know anybody just talking. You understand? They know what's going on, you know. Lost in the source. Men lost in the source and just talking. You go and preach by now, but you're a madman, so on and so forth. Yeah. But let me do me. Let me do me, right? When that time come, our temptation come and boy, that man really preach about this mark, boy. That man really say, hey, if we take this boy, we be hell is. This man was, that man, nah. You understand? Time will come, man. Time will come. You understand? Because this is what we was here to do. Alright? Proverb 4:4. It say, he taught me also and said unto me, let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. You understand? So you're supposed to do what Yahushua say, which is what this work. You understand? Yahushua speak through the prophets, and that is what El Taha was talking about. The video of El Taha video from the beginning, that what he was talking about. And the reason my video came from his video is concerning those things, because doing the work as he say. You understand? You had to do the work. You know? And it all concluding with this final precept here. Right? Because I talk about men not doing this out of maliciousness. Right? It's Hebrews 13 and 17. It say, obey them that have rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls. Right? For they watch for your souls. Obey them that we obey the elders. The elders say do a video every day. Alright, no problem. I was watching a video with El Taha yesterday. I had no intention of doing this video today. Literally no intention of doing this video. Right? So cool. El Taha posted that, but I was watching a video of El Taha yesterday. I don't know if he posted it yesterday. And he said something along the lines of and you don't forget to eat every day. So do a video every day. You understand? Treat it like eating. Yeah? Yeah. It say, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that isn't profitable unto you. They're not doing it without joy. They're doing it with malice, right? They're not doing it with it. They're doing it with joy, because they know full well. They know full well. You understand? The work that was left by Yahushua for us. You understand? They know full well, the grass full well. You understand? That Yahushua passed it on to the disciples, they pass it on to other apostles, so on, so on, so on, so on, and come down and trickle down and come down onto us. They know full well the weight of this work. They know full well. So they do it with all joy. They're doing this to put you work on a brother and do a video every day. Way boy, that to do, boy. The men who saying these things, and the men who men might be saying it, but what they're doing, supporting that statement. You understand? These fellows is men who not worthy, men who not willing to do the work, is men who not worthy, and that is just it. So we're supposed to obey them that have rule over us and submit of ourselves, for they watch over our souls. You understand? These are the elders. So what they say we do. You understand? And I don't think a brother could I don't understand how a brother would see it unrighteous to do a video every day when we literally begging. You understand? We begging to be part of, we begging to be the elect. We begging. We sighing, we crying. Like, what you feel we doing this for? You understand? What you feel we doing this for? We doing this for our own salvation. You feel what? This doesn't make anything. The elders not getting anything out of us doing what we supposed to do more than you understand? We doing more than them doing the will of the Father. Yeah? That is all it is. You know? And that is what brothers need to understand. So with that, I'll say Kalalal Wahawadlahi Hawbasham Yoshai Basham Kakadash. Double honors once again to the elders and apostles of GMS that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. I am Brother Manatazak saying Shalom.